Howdy.
Howdy?
Yeah, that was a weird start.
Do you want to start again?
No, let's run with it.
Okay.
I'm back with another haul. We're just going to jump right into it. And as always, we start with the toys. So, Think Geek had a sale. It was buy one, get one half off, I believe?
Half off. 50%.
So, first picked up Walter White in his undies from the first episode of Breaking Bad. Just need Jesse in the RV. That's what I'm aiming to get.
I haven't seen that. We'll have to keep an eye out.
No, yeah, I don't know if it's out or if it's exclusive to somewhere. Next up on that sale was Dean.
Aiming for Team Free Will now. I hadn't been planning on it, but just need casts. I got a custom Bobby on the way.
You knew you were getting them all.
I know. At least it was only $5.
The Castiel with wings is pretty hard to find.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that.
Right.
Whatever we get a hold of, if it's $5, awesome.
What about Hot Topic Sam and Dean in suits? Were you interested in those?
No.
No? Speaking of Hot Topic Supernatural exclusives, we have Crowley with the red eyes.
That's pretty cool.
Holding a cup of tea.
Yeah, that's tea. Yeah, no, it's booze.
Oh, cool. And then another, I thought this was a Hot Topic exclusive. Maybe they had a pre-release. But that's Charlie.
Yay.
Felicia Day. She's awesome. So those are the toys of the 4 Funkos. Aiming to, after this video actually, the first thing I'm going to do is make a list of, with the exception of Supernatural, I like to keep everything in twos, like pairs. So I have like Dancing Groot, so that needs a rocket.
Probably a rocket, yeah.
Winter Soldier needs Cap.
Yeah.
Peter Pan needs Hook.
Yeah. Spider-Man, you gotta track down that Venom.
Venom, which is a Walgreens, which I've been looking for.
Yep.
So anyway, moving on next to video games that I purchased, we have Super Mario Brothers, classic Nintendo series, Game Boy Advance. Pretty old school. Kind of hard. Like, we're like handheld in our video games today. So, and next we have Paper Mario, a series that I adore. I need to get the Paper Mario for Wii.
Oh, that's right.
I have the what's it called? Sticker Star, I think, for 3DS, which I've been playing so much that I had to I had a 2DS that I got for my birthday. That ended up, going to where DS's go to the big DS farm in the sky. So I had to get the GameStop exclusive NES controller 3DS. It's huge. The 3DS looks great. I know a lot of people say like, oh, it bothers my eyes, but I'm really enjoying it.
Enjoy.
I didn't get. I think if you use it, you'll like it. Not really interested in getting the new 3DS.
Yeah,
so
$20 more and not as cute.
Yeah.
So
the other thing I got, and I didn't bring down the huge box. you know what a PS4 box looks like. As I got a PS4 and 9 games for it. So we have The Last of Us Remastered with the DLC. The PS4 that I was originally going to get had a digital code for Last of Us in it, but
not a
I
fan.
want the physical copy.
You don't like the digitals. You'd rather have the disc.
I'd have physical copy. Then we have the limited edition of Second Son. Oh, I almost forgot about this. I got the PS4, and I got it because I knew it was going to be kind of a long weekend. There was a storm coming. And I played like a few hours of this. I didn't get far into it. And then the PS4, like I put a movie in it. And it ate the movie and wouldn't spit the disc back out. There was like a screw that I think had broken off into it or something.
Oh, it was a whole thing. And I like that you go to the PlayStation website and they actually had instructions on how to pop off part of the case because this was kind of a known issue. But even their fix for it didn't work because there was something mechanically off with it. So that was exciting.
Yeah. So I ended up getting a used PS4 because you ended up getting a deal where you got 2 free games. And I ended up having to go back to GameStop. And the lady was great, but I was there for like 2 hours. And thankfully, she did pop my movie out. And I will show you what movie the original PS4 tried to eat. The other games that I got were Lego, the movie, the video game. These three, where were they? Oh, did I have them in the wrong order? No. Yes. No. Yeah, Last of Us, Infamous, and Lego it was a buy two, get the third free at Best Buy.
Yeah.
And they're used games.
Nice deal.
Amazing deal.
Plus you get the rewards points, so.
These next two games were the games that I got free for buying a PS4, and that's Trials Fusion. Even if you don't like bikes and scooters or mopeds or whatever they're called, because I'm not into it, this game is fun. This game is what a video game should be. It's rated E for everyone, and I had a blast playing it. And I don't even, it's not violent. There's a high replay factor, so I recommend it to anyone who's, even if you don't like, bikes. The second game that I got at GameStop was Alien Isolation. Have not played this yet. Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Big fan of the Alien series, so check that out. Then I had to go back to Best Buy and got 3 more of their games. So we have Murdered Soul Suspect, another game that I have not played yet. I did look up a trailer for it, and it looked interesting. It was one of the games that I've spent the most time with since I got my PS4. WWE 2K15. Honestly, probably wouldn't have this game if CM Punk wasn't in, like, the story mode or whatever. Because he's, my favorite wrestler, and highly missed him, and it's been fun to go back and watch, be able to play through some of his matches. Then I picked up Thief. Pretty interesting game. I downloaded the demo, liked it, decided to go out and grab it.
And it's funny because it's one of the
stealthy games.
PS3, the PlayStation Plus. It's the PS3 free game.
February,
but again, buy 2 get 1, and we got a great deal. She's not in frame. Kendra's checking out the camera, but she wasn't in frame.
She's highly suspect of the setup we have. Also, there's a box, and she loves boxes. Yeah. Spike's hiding out too.
Is he over there?
Yeah.
Just out of
So
frame.
then this was from Amazon. Did an Amazon order, and that's Infamous. Injustice, God's Amongst Us, God's Among Us.
That's fun.
And this has all the DLC, all the costumes. Pretty fun game.
Pretty cool.
Aquaman and the sharks.
Anything else PS4 on your radar? Thank you, Ted. We had a nice setup.
Yes, but I can't remember.
Okay.
Give me a hint.
I don't know.
I
don't know. I know you were actually intrigued by or wanting to potentially pick up WWE for PS3 because it's got a different mode.
There's an NXT mode in there. I can hold off because I want it to be cheap.
No, now we can see her. You can see the floof. The floof.
Hi.
Tenny.
I know. It's been a while since you've been on one of my videos. I think I want Lego Batman 3.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm not, I have 9 PS4 games to keep me
And then
busy.
obviously in June, Arkham Knight.
Yes. No spoilers on Arkham Knight, by the way.
Please, please.
I'm actually
taking time off work.
That's how you know you're a nerd. You juggle your schedule around video game releases. So we're going to start off some movies now. We have some DVDs. This is from Walmart. It had 4 of these titles that came out last October with a promotion for Purge, Anarchy.
Was that? Okay.
And I've seen this movie, Not Safe for Work. It's very good. There's 2 more titles that I want to get, Stretch and Mercy. So I'll be hoping to get those soon. They went from 13 to 10, so they are, dropping in price.
Good.
This was a pickup from FYE. None of these are in order. Just,
Not at all.
Whatever.
Yeah.
That's Dead Snow. I've learned, yes, I would like this on Blu-ray, but I've learned if it's an IFC Films, just to grab it, because the Blu-rays are pretty hard to find around here. Also picked up Brokeback Mountain, just to have it. I have, the 2-disc collector's edition, but my Blu-ray doesn't have a DVD with it, so Figured I'd grab that. Another one, we're just getting it just to combo it with the Blu-ray, and that's X-Men Days of Future Past. Picked this up at a Port 1.
Ah, cool.
And this was from a punch-up, I believe. It's a Deja Vu. Don't know much about it, but I like Denzel. It was $1. Same thing with this, WrestleManiac. It's wrestling and it's horror. And when I originally saw this, I thought it was Rey Mysterio Jr., but it's not. It's his uncle. So, YOLO. Another IFC movie. This is not out on Blu-ray. It should be, and it's called The Den. Very good movie, and if I'm being completely honest, I was enjoying it, but it didn't really hit home until, the last scene of the movie. And then it's I got it, and I liked it for some reason, because if it would have ended, I think, 5 minutes earlier, I would have been wow, that's depressing, that's disappointing. But for some reason, the ending I really liked it. So, highly recommend this for all my horror fans out there. Then we have a couple of just cheap wrestling. So we have No Mercy 2005 and Triple H, The King of Kings 2-disc set. Now, this was the movie that my PS4 decided it was super hungry and wanted to eat, and that was Enemy. And I went to 3 stores trying to find this on DVD or Blu-ray, preferably Blu-ray. Couldn't. Finally found it at Walmart. Went to watch it. PS4. I did eventually watch it. I didn't understand the ending. I didn't understand the movie until I watched a YouTube video that explained it. But I really enjoyed it. Jake Gyllenhaal is just amazing. So, it's Enemy. Then we have another pawn shop, dollar pickup, Jim Gaffigan and King Baby.
Sorry. I don't remember this one.
I don't either, actually. I might not have seen it. I think I
swear I've watched it. It was on Netflix.
What was it?
Only on
the pale
Netflix.
One, and then there's Mr. Universe. So I might not have seen King Baby, but anyway. And there's Hatchet, another one that I got on DVD just to make a combo.
That's right. Do you have them all on Blu-ray at this point? Okay.
Yes. Another IFC horror movie that I highly recommend, that's ATM. I was looking for it on Blu-ray, couldn't find it. Picked this up at FYE real cheap. Check it out. It was on Netflix. It might not be, but either way, highly recommend it. And then in Lisa6577, one of her last videos, she had this, and it reminded me that I needed it. And that's a 3-disc collector's edition of Hot Fuzz.
Love that movie.
Great movie. So those are all the DVDs. And then, well, not all the DVDs, but most of them. Then we have 3, these are Redbox pickups. This was $5, and that's The Guest.
Why can't I think of what that is?
I don't know, because we've had this conversation at least 3 times.
What are you going to do?
As Above, So Below.
That was a cool movie that was horribly reviewed on Rotten Tomatoes.
Was it?
Yes. It was 26% or something ridiculous, but there was a Redbox coupon, so it's yeah, let's try it.
I might need you to pronounce this, because... Maleficent?
You're going to tilt it a little bit better. Maleficent, yes.
Yes. Also $5.
Very good movie.
Then we have a rare WWE order. So, Rivals on Blu-ray. These were all less than $7. Greatest Factions. Volume 2 of the WrestleMania Anthology. So I just need Volume 1. But I'm not in a big rush because I do have some of them individually. And War Games for my WCW collection. And then moving on, I think we'll do Blu-rays? Blu-rays. Yeah. Nightcrawler should be in everybody's collection. I just rewatched it last night.
I was just going to say you've watched that a couple times now, haven't you?
And I just dropped it. Jake Gyllenhaal is amazing, and
not the most feel-good movie ever.
I love movies like this, though.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, life isn't all puppies and rainbows.
Yeah, should be.
Then we have Cinderella, which I picked up at Newbury Comics. I believe this was $6. It's got some French on it, but that's alright.
Yeah, Disney Blu-ray.
Yeah, if you can get a Disney Blu-ray for $5, you're not going to pass it up. These 4 I picked up at a pawn shop, and they were former library movies.
Oh, sorry.
So we have 7 Psychopaths, Pitch Perfect, The Impossible.
I haven't watched that.
And Mama.
That was pretty good.
I like it. I want to say I got this at Target in their $5 section. The Island.
I haven't watched that movie in a while.
Pretty underrated.
I enjoyed it.
This was also $5. This was at Best Buy for the combo Blu-ray DVD. And the next week it went up to $15. So, go figure.
Let's catch.
And then we have... I got this for $10 at Newbury Comics. The first season of Breaking Bad. And the second season of Breaking Bad, also for $10. Just need the third season.
I was just going to ask, are you almost done?
All of that on Blu-ray. One of my favorite shows. Great show. Final Destination 5. It's alright, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's a Final Destination. You know what you're going to get.
Reasonable Doubt, which I picked up at Walmart. I thought it was going to be like $10, and I think it rang up $7.88.
It was $7.88. It was on a shelf. Yeah. You know, it wasn't in a bin. But it did. It was $7.88.
Very cool.
Yeah.
These next 2 are going to be more Port 1 pickups. 99 cents, the Lorax. 99 cents, Dark Knight Rises, which I'll probably trade. But for 99 cents, you know, can't go wrong. Another pawn shop pickup for $4. It's Ghost Rider, extended. You're sighing over here. Extended cut.
No, I'm laughing.
Hey, I'm trying to collect as many superhero movies as I can on Blu-ray.
Mm-hmm.
Annabelle. Yeah. It was alright. It was very meh.
Yeah. Yeah.
It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great.
No. Meh. That wasn't cheap.
No. This was...
Paid full price for that one. And it's a combo.
Oh, did we pay? No, it wasn't bad. But I kind of figured it would be meh because I knew, this is kind of spoilers, that the doll didn't move at all, which is both good and bad.
Yeah.
So,
well, yeah, you don't...
But it's a horror, so I'm going to get it. And, I really enjoyed The Conjuring. This was Best Buy. I'm trying to think. It was like 2 for $10 at Best Buy. So, what's Olympus Has Fallen? Combo pack?
That's the one we see. That's the one we saw.
Yeah.
White House Down is the other one. Yeah.
Which we have on DVD.
Yeah.
I will be showing in a little bit the other movie that I got in that 2 for $10 deal. Wolf Creek 2, which I recently learned the first one isn't out on Blu-ray.
Why?
Like, what?
Is it the same, studio and stuff?
Oh,
Is there any reason for that?
I don't know. I
don't know anything about those movies. You've seen
this studio.
Have you seen them both? Or just the first one?
Just the first one. This studio is trying to be... They made Odd Thomas, which I think you watched and enjoyed. They're trying to get the horror movie, cred up.
I did, just to mention that. I liked Odd Thomas.
So this is actually on top of my list to watch. Another kind of, not horror, maybe thriller.
Yeah.
And that's Open Windows. Stood out because
cool
Elijah Wood doing horror/thriller is always appealing to me. Sasha Grey kind of like stood out, and then kind of like, you know, Wikipedia'd her background, found out she was an adult film actress.
Yeah.
And that she's done like 300 of those movies.
Including compilations. Still, in like 3 or 4 years' time. Was that the time frame?
That's crazy. Yeah. It's crazy because that's an extreme amount of adult movies to do. And then the fact that she was pretty good. Stop. You're the worst cat ever.
But she's so pretty.
I'm not giving her any treats.
Oh, no.
So, check that out. This was $13 at Best Buy. Yeah, Batman Year One. One of my favorite Batman animated movies. Not really looking forward to getting all of them on Blu-ray, because I do have them all on DVD. Mm-hmm. But this is one of my favorites. So I'm just gonna get the ones that I really enjoy. Makes sense. Another Best Buy kind of exclusive, Houses That October Built. Haven't watched it yet. Need to. It's probably number 2 on my list behind Wolf Creek. Then we have VHS Viral, which I still need to get the DVD and the VHS of. I think that's a neat gimmick.
It is neat. I didn't like that one as well as the first two. I felt it strayed too much from the VHS, like the original kind of concepts of how they played out. This one I felt played out more like a movie, like a cinematic, theatrical kind of thingy.
Like 1, 2, 3, like what do you...
No, pretty much like that.
Like that?
Yeah. Yeah. Because I did like the first two a lot. I liked that concept.
I know this didn't get a lot of great reviews, and even a lot of people that liked the series didn't really like it. I did. It might go 2, 1, 3 for me.
Okay.
But, you know, this is not a movie that I've been wanting, but kind of like the cover art that I finally broke down on eBay, picked it up because, like, the retail edition of Social Network, like, that sleeve just comes off.
Awkward case, yeah.
It's going to look terrible on the shelf. And this is absolutely one of my favorite movies, so just to get it with this, you know, the blockbuster rental art is very cool. So, I've always kind of been like, you know, I don't really like slipcovers. In my first video, I made a big deal about that. But I've kind of like turned the corner where I now do this thing where I have a movie and then I buy a slipcover that's different. So like, I want like a $30 Target edition of Godzilla just because like the slip is different. This is the other movie that I rebought just to get a different slip. This is like a Target slip, and yeah, I'm weird. Alright, so the last Blu-ray here is Only Lovers Left Alive with Loki and the chick from Beach.
What? Was she? Tilda Swinton.
Yeah. No, she wasn't in the Beach?
I don't think she was in the Beach. It's Tilda Swinton.
Who am I thinking of then?
I have no idea.
Whatever.
Put it back. It's a good movie.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's got, didn't I show you that scene? It's got that song. Yeah. What is it, Funnel of Love? That's in But I'm a Cheerleader?
Yeah.
That song's in that movie.
Is it?
Yes, it
is.
That's
a great song.
Does that make you want to watch the movie now?
No. So we're going to wrap up with Steelbooks. This is for my friend Eric in the UK, and that's the Steelbook of Justice League, Throne of Atlantis. I picked up for myself Batman Assault on Arkham. This is in the universe of the Batman Arkham Asylum video games. Target exclusive, and was shocked to find it, so I grabbed it.
Yeah.
It was good, but it was weird in the sense of it was more adult. Like, this is in the kids section.
Yeah, that's not a kids movie.
It's more adult
at all.
even in the video games that they're based on.
Yeah.
Because they don't really cuss in the games, but they cuss in this movie.
Yeah.
And it brings me back to, like, Return of the Joker when that came out. How there's a big controversy, like, they weren't wearing, like, seatbelts, and, like, they had to change the color of some liquids so they didn't look like blood, and, you know, like, they censored, like, punches and stuff, and, like, this is just, like, what?
Here's a sex scene.
Yeah, see.
Yeah, and I had some issues with Harley's voice and characterization, but what are you going to do? I have absolutely... Yeah, that's very cool. I have zero problem with Baker doing Joker. He's awesome.
The only problem I had is, I think he said, like, bitches at one point, and sorry for cussing, but I felt that was out of character. But other than that...
Stop it.
I enjoyed it.
Sorry for
kind of a blind buy.
Shaky cam.
Then we have the Target edition of Big Hero 6. Another one that I picked up for my
Show the
friend
inside.
Eric.
Show the inside.
I will. I'll get there. It's an amazing looking steelbook. I don't think you're as big a fan of steelbooks as I am, but I think even this edition won you over.
Harry baby.
They're geniuses for putting that on the inside. And this was only $20, which feels, you know...
Yeah.
I would have paid...
Blu-ray, DVD,
yeah.
digital, because it's got the Disney movies anywhere. You get the points.
And it's just, you know, glossy and slick.
Yeah.
And they sold out right away. I went back, like, not that long ago, and they didn't have any more. From Amazon... What's it called on Amazon when you buy from, like, somebody...
Oh, the Marketplace?
Yes.
Yep.
So these are from Amazon Marketplace, and that's Resident Evil Steelbooks. They don't really have inside art, and it's got a couple of dings on it, but that's fine.
They weren't that expensive, were they?
No, they were...
$7 or $8 a piece?
Yeah.
Yeah, something...
So that's the first Resident Evil Apocalypse. I just need Retribution, which I think is rare, so... They came with these bonus discs. It's like 20 minutes long. Just kind of like a featurette. So if anybody needs these, I have these.
Project Alice
activated?
Is that what? Are they
They're
same?
both the same thing, yeah.
Oh, okay. Neat.
So let me know if anybody wants bonus disc. Last two things. This is something I've been wanting for a long time. Finally found it for a decent price because I really didn't want to pay $40, which is what I saw it for. And that's the Halloween Digibook. Yes, it is slim, but, you know, I think the content is really what you're looking for. You know, the story, the pictures, great special features. So, very glad to have that. I think after almost a year, I finally have all the Halloweens.
Yeah, because that's 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
And then...
So it's very cool.
There's more there, and then the zombies.
And the last thing that I got was part of that 2 for 10, which is mind-blowing. 2 for 10 at Best Buy with Olympus Has Fallen. And that's Ghostbusters 1 and 2 Digibook. Had really no plan on buying it, but the fact that it was $5. And I've really been enjoying Digibooks. I don't know if I lean more towards Digibooks than Steelbooks, but I know that if it's a Digibook on a movie that I like, I'm going to get it. And I think Digibooks are they're less common than Steelbooks.
Okay.
It doesn't seem like, you know, if a collector's edition or a special edition is going to come out, it's going to most likely be a Steelbook, but this is really cool. I mean, $5 is a steal for 2 movies.
Mm.
And then I ended up trading in both these
Yeah.
at like Newberry and getting a great deal amount for them. So it paid for itself. And it has new special features plus all the special features from everything else.
Yep.
So that's it. I did it one take, boxes and all.
Yeah, enjoy Kitty Tails. There was just a little
What
bit.
is he doing? He's like scratching at the floor.
He's doing that thing again.
I'm
you
glad
didn't
you don't
show
have
off.
cats, people.
You
And
didn't
if
show
you
off
do-
their toys that you got for them.
No, I didn't. Well, you can see them on my Twitter.
A Darth Vader and a Stormtrooper mouse. They've been playing with them.
Look for me on Twitter. Alright. Bye.